Okay, here we go. These are the cards for the week, and as I was just telling the folks in the astrology tier, this is the week before the first eclipse. So, and we have two in July. I really felt like this week is a bit of a continuation of the weekend cards, which were telling us to rest. I saw that. I felt it from the astrology. Now let's see if that's going to come through with these cards. What do we need to know? And I haven't used this deck for, I don't know, maybe a week? Maybe a week or a bit more, so it should be fresh. Should be fresh for us. Okay. Generally speaking, and I'm trying to remember if this was one of our I can't remember. I'm going to have to check. I feel like this was one of our cards for the weekend. Okay, so we are on track. We are on track here. First thing I want to tell you is stay in balance as much as you can. What do you need to do, or how do you need to live your life this week? So it may or may not be about doing, but how do you need to live so that you are in as much balance as you can be? Doesn't have to be perfect. Definitely doesn't have to be perfect, but think, am I working too much? Am I working too little? Am I sleeping too much? Am I sleeping not enough? How is my eating? This is all very Cancerian. You want to dig into the self-care and find your balance. Do you need to move your body more? Do you need to move your body less? Find balance this week, because the general card here is justice. I really feel like we just saw this one. And yes, there could be a decision. You could be weighing matters. Should I do this? Should I do that? That's possible. But overall, I'm here to tell you, it's Cancer season. Feelings are strong. And if you're not used to this kind of water, it may not be comfortable for you. You may not know why you want to eat all the time and cry all the time and sleep all the time and call home all the time. Well, that can be the influence of this time of year. But I'm telling you guys, bring it into balance. Use your mind. Use your wise mind. Be objective. Be logical. Is there something you're doing too much of? Is there something you're doing too little of? Is there something that's just right? Bring it into balance. All right, weird cards. It's always fun when the cards are weird. So now we have for our do and our don't, for our advice and our caution, we have two court cards. Two court cards. And they're both sitting. But the difference between the do and the don't, on the one hand, is the difference between fire and earth. Because what we need to do this week is fire, and the don't is earth. And the do is a king, and the don't is a queen. So we need to really act from a place of confidence, the confidence of the King of Wands. Confidence, authority, pride, creativity, passion. But being a king, you can't just let your passions run all over the place like the knight. You can't run off on an adventure not this week. You still gotta sit there and tend to your kingdom, but it's a kingdom of fire. I want to say it's not gentle, it's hard. I mean, the King of Wands to me is not mean, it's not cruel, not even strict like the King of Swords, but I feel like there's a kind of authority and power that the King of Wands has that the Queen of Pentacles does not. Not that the Queen of Pentacles is garbage, not that the Queen of Pentacles isn't someone to be reckoned with, but she's in the garden. Yes, she's sitting on her throne. She's got her crown on. She's holding her pentacle. Something of value. Great value. But she's in the garden. And she's looking down. This is a key point. She's looking down at her pentacle. Maybe she's lost in thought. But you know what? That King of Wands, and I am using the Rider-Waite, that King of Wands is looking out. He's holding on to his wand. Can't believe I just said that. He's holding on to his wand, you guys. It's a magic wand. So this can very well be a week for magic, but it's not kitchen magic. It's not earthy magic. I want to say it's not feminine magic. This is the magic where you are looking right at it. You are looking straight ahead. And again, not that she's not strong and capable and powerful, because she's all those things. She is an earth queen. And she's nurturing. Cancer season. She's nurturing, she's caring, she's beautiful, she's taking care, she's growing money, she's growing power. But she's still a gentle, loving essence. That's how I see her. King of Wands, he's not nurturing. He's not even like thinking, do I need to nurture? Or should I be nurturing? Or I'm so nurturing. I mean, he's not taking care of his wand. His wand is just there. She's cradling this pentacle, showing it to us, looking at it. He looks like he's about to receive people who have come to speak to him, like he's ready for a meeting, he's ready for action, whereas she seems kind of in her own world a bit, similar to how the Queen of Cups feels to me. So he's ready to talk to other powerful people, and she's doing her thing in the garden, in the kitchen. And these cards, the classic Rider-Waite-Smith, I'm saying he for the king and she for the queen, but it could be reversed. They could be both he or both she, or, I'm not reading it as, the feminine is necessarily internal and private and the king is outwards, but that's just these cards. And this king is looking out, and this queen is looking down at her pentacle. So, here I'm telling you, nurture yourself, bring your life as much into balance as you can, but at the same time, don't go too much into your own world. Keep looking outwards. Balance that. So you need to rest. You need to put the rest in your bank so that you have the strength for next week and the eclipse energy. You need that strength. The strength will come the more balanced you are, but also look outwards at the world. Don't get too, don't stay in the house all week. You've still got to interact. You've still got stuff to do. You've still got work to do. Don't wholly focus on your private inner world. Look outwards. Hold your wand and look out. Fire is enterprising. It's planning, it's planning. It's not planning like Virgo plans. It's not planning the details, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. That's not the kind of planning. We're talking about visions, the visionary stuff. Okay, you guys, let me know if this makes sense of what's required. Now, I just drew one more and I got the Knight of Cups, so on the most basic level, besides this being guidance for being in fire and being in your kingness more than queenness and more than earthness, I just drew the Knight of Cups. So on a real simple level, this week could be filled with people. Maybe you have clients, maybe you have family, maybe you've got kids, a partner, friends, I don't know what, but I got Justice, and then I got the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like it's a busy week in that sense, socially, with a lot of energy, and you're going to have to face it, deal with it, greet it. I don't think it's going to be bad at all. I think you're going to feel in your element, actually, and you're going to be handling these social situations. Well, this is the advice, to handle the social situations, handle the people, handle your life like a boss, like the King of Wands. All right, you guys, tell me what you think, and we will talk again very soon.